Hello everyone, it's time to get started using our new tool Canvas. So go to your web browser and we're going to go to the website dceinstructure.com. Again, that's dceinstructure.com. Get there, you're going to see this screen, which has already been customized for DC Everest. So we're going to ask that you take a moment right now and you're going to go ahead and bookmark that page, please. So go to bookmark and you're going to add a bookmark. I'm going to suggest that you add it to your favorites and go ahead and name it however you're going to remember it and hit add. So if you never used that feature before, when you add it to your favorites, when you click on your plus button over here, it actually adds an icon for that website and it gives it the name that you have. So it's super easy to find that page. So when you click on that icon, it goes right to that page. So you don't have to try to remember where that bookmark has been saved. So your username and password are the same it is for your email, for Skyward. So go ahead and type in your username, password, and log in once you get there. So you're going to see a screen that looks somewhat similar to this. Mine is already kind of in the works, but yours is going to look very generic. It's going to have these cards, and it's going to have a color here, and all different courses are going to be different colors. So depending on how many sections you have in different classes that you train, you may have quite a few different cards here. But hopefully you see this card somewhere on your dashboard, and that's what this is called, is your dashboard. So when you get to your dashboard, hopefully you find this Growing with Canvas course. It's been set up by Canvas to help us learn how to use this tool and all the great features it has to offer us as teachers and to help our students learn in our classrooms.
Now would be a perfect time to look at the layout of the initial screen that you will see when entering Canvas. And it's really comprised of three major parts. The first part that you will see is highlighted by the orange or red rectangle there. That center part is called the dashboard. And the dashboard contains those course cards that Diane was talking about. On the left, you'll see what they refer to as the global navigation bar. And the global navigation bar provides links and allows you to all other areas of Canvas. This will always be present when you are accessing Canvas. The third part that you will see is on the right-hand side, and that's the sidebar. The sidebar provides you with a to-do list, a coming up feed, and a view grades button. The sidebar may change when you enter into a course interface.
So I'm going to have you go ahead, you can click anywhere really on that card and you are going to get to a screen that looks somewhat like this. So we're going to take you through a couple of these items right now just to get you used to seeing what it looks like.
Right now we're in what is called the course view, and the menu that you are seeing here is what's called the course navigation menu. This provides you with links to any of the areas that are available in your course. These can be customized by the instructor to match the needs of the course. We're going to focus in on the modules button, however, to give you a better overview.
So modules is basically where you are going to build out your course content. So you'll see here's a nice little introduction to the course, and you have all these different things. So when we say modules, we're going to ask you to work on module 1 today, later on in your PLC department groups. So these are called modules, and then these are all pages within your modules. So introduction would be a module, and here are your pages that you've built, has been built out under this module. So module number 1 is called Planting and Growing with Canvas, and here's all the course content within module number 1. Some very basic things about getting used to seeing what's in Canvas and those kind of things, and doing some of that stuff that you saw on the dashboard that I had already done to my home page. So the second thing we want to point out today is your calendar view over here. And again, you notice that this is green, and that's always there for all of your courses. You notice that this is in the white, and you can customize this for your own needs. And this has to do with each class. So this is for your overall, all courses, and this is per class you can set up with the modules. So if you go to calendar view, I know you've probably already started looking at all those courses and whatnot, so if you could just come back to the calendar, basically everything that you put out there, quiz, an assignment, anything you tell students that you want them to look at, maybe it's a reading prompt, discussion panel, assessments, quizzes, anything, it's going to show up here. Anything that you ask for some feedback from kids on students from, basically. And you'll see over here are all the different courses that you saw on the homepage or on the dashboard, and so these calendars are all connected to this. So this is one big calendar when you click over here. So your students will only see the calendar for their classes, obviously, but it will be all color-coded based on class.
And if you take a look at this student's global navigation calendar, you will see that all of their classes are assigned not only by color, but contain the appropriate icon to indicate what type of assessment, assignment, or other requirement is being asked of them.
That's the calendar. That's a super important feature we want you to get used to utilizing to help communicate with students and parents about your curriculum and those things happening in your classroom. For today, in this brief introductory, we just want to make sure that you understand how to get help. If no one around you in your PLC group, you've seen something, or maybe you're like, oh, I just don't remember. Your best bet is to go help menu, and then you're going to want to go to this Canvas training portal link. So when you get here, there's going to be lots of stuff on here, and again, like any website, you could dive in and you could spend hours here, but your best thing is to go right to the search tool over here and say you're getting started a little while from now, and you say, I just don't remember how to add an assignment. You type in keywords and it will find those keywords, and here are a whole bunch of different things to click on, and here it tells you different ways that you can create that assignment. It's really good about giving you very step-by-step, very helpful tool. So what we're going to ask you to do now is to go ahead and talk in your table and see if you ask your Canvas resource person if you have any questions about what you saw. Again, let's just kind of review what we went over today. So we went over the process of how to get to your login screen, and you bookmarked that page. And then once we got there, we went to our dashboard, it's called, and that's where you're going to find your courses. And then we also talked about the calendar view and what that looks like and how that's associated with your courses over here. And then we also talked about how to find your help menu. So if you have any questions about those basic components, we'd ask that you ask your Canvas resource person that's sitting in your group. From here, the rest of the day, we're going to ask that you break up into your PLC groups or departments and work on that first module in the Growing with Canvas course, so you can kind of get a feel for this great tool and how it can be a resource for you and your student as we look to implement this in the fall of 2019. Thanks everybody, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself or one of the Canvas trainers that's sitting at your table. We're happy to help. Have a great day.